Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Jane and Alex podcast. I am so happy to be here with you today. How are you doing, Alex?
Hi, Jane. I am doing fantastic. Thank you. And hello to all our listeners from around the world. I am really excited about today's episode because it is a topic that everyone needs.
Yes, exactly. I am excited too. Today, we are talking about travel, specifically English conversation at the airport. I think this is one of the most stressful places to speak English, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, Jane. Airports are loud, busy, and stressful. People are rushing everywhere. And when you add a foreign language to that mix, it can be very scary. You are worried about missing your flight or not understanding an announcement.
That is so true. I remember the first time I traveled alone. I was so nervous at the check-in counter. I was afraid I would say the wrong thing and they wouldn't let me on the plane.
That is a very common fear. But don't worry, Jane. Today, we are going to break down everything you need to know. We will go step by step through the airport experience.
That sounds perfect. We want our listeners to feel confident and calm when they travel. So, Alex, where should we start?
Well, let's start at the very beginning. The first place you go when you arrive at the airport is the check-in desk, or sometimes we call it the check-in counter.
Right, the check-in desk. This is where you give them your bags and get your boarding pass. So, what is the first thing we should say to the airline staff?
Usually, you just walk up, smile, and say, "Hello, I would like to check in, please." It is simple and polite.
Hello, I would like to check in, please. That is easy enough. What will they ask me?
They will almost always ask for your identification. They might say, "May I see your passport and ticket, please?" Or just, "Passport and ticket, please."
Okay, and I should reply, "Here you go," right?
Exactly. "Here you go" is the perfect phrase when handing something to someone. It is natural and polite. Now, after they check your ID, they will ask about your luggage.
Oh, luggage. This is where I always get confused. What is the difference between luggage, baggage, and suitcases?
Great question. Luggage and baggage mean the same thing. They are the general words for all your bags. Suitcase is the specific hard or soft bag with wheels. But here's a grammar tip. Luggage and baggage are uncountable nouns. You cannot say luggages.
Oh, I think I have made that mistake before. So I cannot say I have two luggages?
No, that is incorrect. You should say, "I have two pieces of luggage," or simply, "I have two bags," or "I have two suitcases."
Got it. Two bags, not two luggages. Okay, so what do they ask about my bags?
They will ask, "Are you checking any bags today?" To check a bag means to give it to the airline so it goes under the plane. You won't see it again until you land.
I see. And what about the small bag I take with me on the plane?
That is called your carry-on or hand luggage. So the conversation might go like this. The agent says, "Are you checking any bags?" And you say, "Yes, just one suitcase."
And then they might ask, "Do you have any carry-on luggage?"
Exactly. And you can say, "Yes, I have this backpack."
Sometimes they ask about the contents of the bags, right? Like dangerous items?
Yes, this is very important. They might ask, "Did you pack these bags yourself?" Or, "Do you have any flammable materials or sharp objects?"
That sounds serious. The answer should always be no for the dangerous items, right?
Hopefully. You should say, "No, I don't." And for, "Did you pack these bags yourself?" The answer should be, "Yes, I did." This is a security question.
Okay, what if my bag is too heavy? That happened to me once. I bought too many souvenirs.
That is a common problem. If your bag is overweight, the agent will say, "Your bag is overweight." You might have to pay a fee. You can ask, "How much is the excess baggage fee?"
How much is the excess baggage fee? That is a good phrase to know. Hopefully I won't need it. Okay, so after I check my bags, I get my ticket?
Yes, but we usually call it a boarding pass at this stage. The ticket is what you bought online. The boarding pass is the paper or the thing on your phone that lets you get on the plane.
Right, the boarding pass. And they usually tell you where to go, don't they?
Yes, they will hand it to you and say, "Here is your boarding pass. Your flight leaves from gate 42. Boarding starts at 2 p.m.
Okay, so I need to listen for the gate number and the boarding time.
Precisely. The gate is the specific door you leave from. Boarding time is when you get on the plane. Don't confuse boarding time with departure time. Departure is when the plane flies away. Boarding is usually 30 or 40 minutes before.
That is a very important distinction. I don't want to show up at the departure time or the plane will be gone.
Exactly. Always look at the boarding time. Now, Jane, do you have a preference for where you sit on the plane?
Oh, I love looking out the window. I always want a window seat.
Okay, so at the check-in desk, you can ask, "Is it possible to get a window seat?"
Is it possible to get a window seat? And what if I want to be near the aisle so I can walk around?
Then you ask for an aisle seat. A-I-S-L-E. The S is silent. It is pronounced aisle.
Aisle seat. Aisle seat. Okay, I have got it. So we have checked in, we have our boarding pass. What is next?
Now comes the part everyone hates. Security.
Oh, security. It is always so stressful. Everyone is rushing. I feel like I am too slow.
You are not alone, Jane. The key here is to listen to the instructions. The security officers often shout instructions because it is loud. They might say, "Please remove your shoes and belts," or "Laptops out of the bag."
Right, and we have to put our things in those plastic boxes. What are those called?
We usually call them trays or bins. So the officer might say, "Please put all metal items in the tray."
Tray. Okay, and what about liquids? I know there are rules about liquids.
Yes, you cannot bring large bottles of water or shampoo. They must be small, usually under 100 milliliters. If you have a water bottle, they will tell you, "Please empty your water bottle."
So I should drink it or pour it out before I get to the front of the line.
Yes, definitely. Otherwise, they will throw it away. A useful phrase here if you are confused is, "Do I need to take off my shoes?" or "Do I need to take my laptop out?" It is okay to ask.
That is good to know. Do I need to take off my shoes? Sometimes the rules change at different airports.
They do. In some airports, you keep your shoes on. In others, you take them off. Just watch what other people are doing and listen to the officers.
Okay, so we made it through security. We have our shoes back on. Now we find our gate.
Correct. You walk to the gate. While you are waiting, you might hear announcements. This is great listening practice. You might hear, "Flight 123 to London is now boarding at Gate 5.
Or sometimes they call specific people, right?
Yes, this is the final boarding call for passenger Jane Doe. Please proceed to Gate 5 immediately.
Oh no, I never want to hear my name like that. That means I am late.
Yes, final boarding call means the door is closing soon. You need to run.
Okay, let's imagine I am on time. I get on the plane. The flight attendant is there. What do I say?
You just smile and say hello. They will look at your boarding pass and tell you where to go. They might say 32A, down the aisle to your right.
And then I have to put my carry-on bag up high. What is that storage space called?
That is the overhead bin or overhead compartment. If you are short like me, or if the bag is heavy, you might need help.
How do I ask for help politely?
You can ask a fellow passenger or a flight attendant, "Excuse me, could you help me put this in the overhead bin, please?"
Excuse me, could you help me put this in the overhead bin, please? That is very polite. I like that.
Once you are seated, the plane takes off. During the flight, the attendants will come around with food and drinks. They will ask, "Chicken or beef?" or "What would you like to drink?"
This is the fun part. How should I answer? Just chicken?
You can say just chicken, but it is better to be a little more complete. "I'll have the chicken, please." Or, "Can I have the tomato juice, please?"
I'll have the chicken, please. Can I have the tomato juice, please? Simple.
Yes, and if you need something later, you can press the call button. When they come, you can say, "May I have a glass of water, please?" Or, "Could I get a blanket?"
May I have and could I get are magic phrases. They work for everything.
They really do. Now, Jane, the plane has landed. We are in a new country. What is the next big hurdle?
Immigration or passport control. This is the part that makes me the most nervous. The officers always look so serious.
They have a serious job, but if you answer clearly, it will be fine. You walk up to the booth, the officer will ask for your passport.
And then they ask questions. What are the most common questions?
The number one question is, what is the purpose of your visit?
What is the purpose of your visit? That sounds very formal. What does it mean?
It just means, why are you here? Are you here for a holiday or for work?
Okay, so how do I answer?
You can say, "I am here on vacation," or "I am here for tourism." If it is for work, you say, "I am here on business."
I'm here on vacation. I'm here on business. Short and sweet?
Exactly. Don't tell them your whole life story. Just answer the question. The next common question is, how long will you be staying?
How long will you be staying? I should answer with the number of days, right?
Yes, 1 week, 10 days, 2 weeks. Be specific.
Okay, what else might they ask?
They might ask, where will you be staying?
And I should give them the name of my hotel?
Yes, I am staying at the Hilton Hotel, or I am staying with friends. Sometimes they want to see the address, so have your hotel confirmation ready on your phone or print it out.
That is a good tip. Have the address ready. Sometimes I forget the name of the hotel.
Me too, it happens. Another question might be, do you have anything to declare?
Declare? What does that mean?
This is usually for customs, which is after immigration. To declare means to tell the government you are bringing something special into the country, like a lot of money, expensive goods, or food.
Oh, food. I know you cannot bring fresh fruit or meat into many countries.
Correct. So if you have an apple in your bag from the plane, you should throw it away before this point. If you have nothing special, you say, no, nothing to declare.
Nothing to declare. Okay, that seems manageable. So we have passed immigration and customs. We are officially in the country.
Wait, we forgot one step. Baggage claim.
Oh, right. We need to get our suitcases back. Where do we go?
You look for the signs that say baggage claim. You will see big moving belts. We call those carousels.
Carousels, like the ride at a carnival?
Same word, yes, but less fun. You have to find the carousel with your flight number on it. Then you wait for your bag.
But Alex, what happens if my bag doesn't come? This is my nightmare.
It is a hassle, but you need to know what to say. You must go to the airline service desk in the baggage hall. Do not leave the airport.
Okay, I go to the desk. What do I say?
You say, excuse me, my luggage hasn't arrived, or my bag is missing.
My bag is missing. Then what?
They will ask for your baggage claim tag. That is the little sticker they gave you when you checked in. This is why you must never lose that sticker.
I usually stick it on the back of my passport. Okay, so I give them the sticker. Then they will ask me to describe the bag, right?
Yes, they will say, can you describe your bag? You need to use colors and sizes. It is a large black hard-shell suitcase.
A large black hard-shell suitcase. Or maybe it is a red duffel bag.
Exactly. Then they will take your address and deliver it to you when they find it. It is inconvenient, but usually you get your bag back within a day.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. It is good to be prepared for the worst-case scenario.
Absolutely. Preparation is key to confidence.
Alex, let's talk about confidence for a moment. A lot of our listeners are shy. They are afraid of making mistakes. What advice do you have for them specifically at the airport?
That is a great topic. First, remember that airport staff speak to people from all over the world every single day. They are used to accents. They are used to people not speaking perfect English.
That is true. They probably hear thousands of people a day.
Yes, so do not worry about perfect grammar. Focus on communication. Speak clearly and a little louder than usual. Airports are noisy.
Speaking loudly is hard when you are shy, but I guess it is necessary.
It is. Also, keep your answers short. You don't need long sentences. If they ask, check or carry on, you can just say, check.
Right. Simple is better. And what if I really don't understand what they said? Is it okay to ask them to repeat it?
100%. Never pretend to understand if you don't. This is important stuff. You can say, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Or could you speak a little slower, please?
Could you speak a little slower, please? I think that is the most useful phrase for any learner.
Definitely. And smile. A smile makes the other person more patient. If you look terrified, they might get stressed too. If you smile, it helps the interaction.
That is wonderful advice. Okay, Alex, shall we do a little practice? Let's role play a full situation. I will be the passenger and you be the check-in agent.
Great idea. Let's do it. Okay, I am standing behind the desk. You walk up. Action.
Hi, good morning. I'd like to check in for my flight to New York.
Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket, please?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Are you checking any bags today?
Yes, I have one suitcase to check, and I have this backpack as a carry-on.
Okay, please place your suitcase on the scale. Okay, that is fine. Did you pack this bag yourself?
Yes, I did.
Do you have any lithium batteries or flammable items in your checked luggage?
No, I don't.
Great. Here is your boarding pass. Your flight is leaving from gate 12. Boarding starts at 10:30. Gate 12.
10:30. Thank you very much.
Have a nice flight.
Scene, how was that?
That was perfect, Jane. Clear, polite, and you gave me exactly the information I needed.
It felt easier when we practiced it like that. Let's do one more short one. Immigration. You be the officer.
Okay, I will put on my serious face. Next.
Hello.
Passport, please. What is the purpose of your visit?
I am here for a holiday.
How long do you intend to stay?
I am staying for 2 weeks.
Where are you staying?
I am staying at the Grand Hotel downtown.
Okay, welcome to the country.
Thank you.
See, it is not so scary. It is just a script. The questions are almost always the same.
You are right. Knowing the script beforehand makes a huge difference. If you anticipate the question, the answer comes naturally.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about a few variations. Sometimes we want to be more casual and sometimes more formal. In an airport, it is usually best to be neutral or formal.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't say, "What's up?" to the immigration officer.
No, definitely not. Good morning or good afternoon is always best. But with the flight attendant, you can be a bit more relaxed. Instead of, "May I have a water?" you could say, "Can I get a water?"
"Can I get" is a bit more casual.
Yes. But if you are ever in doubt, just use please and thank you. Those words are powerful. They make everyone want to help you.
I agree. Politeness is a universal language. Alex, before we wrap up, let's summarize the key vocabulary we learned today.
Good idea. Let's run through the list.
First, check-in counter, the place where you start.
Boarding pass, the document that lets you on the plane.
Luggage or baggage. Remember, these are uncountable. No luggages.
Carry-on, the small bag you take with you.
Overhead bin, where you put your carry-on.
Aisle seat and window seat.
Boarding time versus departure time.
Security checkpoint, where you take off your shoes.
Immigration or passport control.
Customs, where you declare goods.
And finally, baggage claim or the carousel.
That is a solid list. If our listeners know these words, they will be able to navigate any airport in the world.
I feel much more confident just talking about it. I almost want to go book a flight right now.
Me too. Travel is such a wonderful way to practice English. You are forced to use it, and that is how you learn best.
Exactly. So to our listeners, don't be afraid. The airport is just a series of steps. Take one step at a time. Listen carefully, smile, and ask for help if you need it.
And remember, mistakes are part of learning. If you say luggages, the world will not end. The agent will still understand you. Just correct it for next time.
That is the spirit. We hope this episode helps you on your next adventure. We would love to hear your airport stories. Have you ever lost your luggage? Did you have a funny misunderstanding?
Yes, please leave a comment and tell us. We love reading your stories. It helps us build this community of learners.
Thank you so much for listening to the Jane and Alex podcast. We appreciate every single one of you.
Thanks for tuning in. Keep practicing, keep traveling, and stay safe out there.
See you in the next episode. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.